Hello kids, welcome to episode 2, Stuff Dad Makes. New jingle for the show. Here are the ingredients for taco salad. We have head of iceberg lettuce, a little bit of milk, Miracle Whip, Roma tomatoes, onion. This is a sweet yellow onion, but you know, it's already chopped, so I'm using that. Pound of ground beef. This is 90-10. You can use 80-20. The taco seasoning mix has thickeners in it. This one has cornstarch. The one that I like is the Lawry's hot taco seasoning. They don't have it anymore. Haven't carried it for months, so we're using McCormick, which has a cornstarch. Lawry's has a wheat flour. Anyway, family size Mexican style 4-cheese blend. You're not going to use all of this. And a bag of Fritos. And that's it for ingredients. I've already made it hot on the stove, my big pan. Get yourself one of these. Blam, meat. I'm gonna chop it up and spread it out. Now because it's 90-10, it's not gonna produce as much juice as your 80-20 will. So it'll start to really sizzle the scorch on the bottom. The grunt is necessary if you want to get the appropriate amount of torque for coring. Cord. Once you've cored it, you're going to want to take off a bunch of this outside lettuce. And we compost around here. I don't agree with it. That's what we do. All right. Now, for the lettuce, you're going to want to, well, this is still gross, so. All right. Tear it off like this. Stick your thumb into the core, twist. Thumb in the core, twist. You can chop it up if you want, but you don't get those nice, like, big leafy pieces, which is what I prefer. If you prefer a finely chopped salad, you're some sort of heathen. I mean, that's like, what's wrong with you? This is better. This. See this? Look at that. All right, finish tearing your lettuce into pieces. Just give it a little quick toss and fluff so you don't have all those pieces that are stuck together. As you can see, it's cooking up, bloodying. Now again, this is going to look different with a 90-10 than an 80-20. I know you kids are poor, so it'll probably be an 80-20. But 90-10 stays together like that. See all those pieces, so chop it down. Alright, once you've flipped it and chopped it down like that, grab one of your taco seasoning packets. Right over the chop there. Cut around the top, circular fashion, core it, and cut the bottom off. I use 2 Roma tomatoes. I know that at least 2 of you 3 kids probably not going to want 2 full Roma tomatoes. To each their own as far as that goes. Alright. Into quarters. I like nice big hunks of tomato. Again, I know some of you don't even like tomato. Pour some of it out on the stove, just to show that you've been cooking. All right, that's good. Now it's kind of important that you finish your meat before you finish doing the other things, so there's a little bit of time to cool, because you don't want it full pan hot when it goes in the salad. You want it a little warm. Why? Well, I'll tell you when we do it. All right, second tomato. Next, we're gonna make our dressing, or we're still waiting for our meat to cool. Dressing is Miracle Whip.
How much Miracle Whip?
About that much Miracle Whip. You know, a sizable blob. And this is gonna be something that you're gonna want to change for yourself, depending on how much dressing you want on your salad. I like a decent amount of dressing, so I'm using that much Miracle Whip. Remember that other packet of taco seasoning? I'm sure you do. It hasn't been that long since the beginning when I showed you 2 packets. That goes in here. And this is where the milk comes in. You were wondering, why is there milk in my taco salad? Am I gonna milk my tacos? Yes, it's right here. A little bit of milk. Key to this is you're gonna punch in on your Miracle Whip like this. Punch it till you see some of that milk start to disappear. Punch it, punch it. Don't try and stir. If you stir, you're gonna throw milk and seasoning all over your counter. See? So you're punching it in until you see some of those globules start to disappear. And up here, because I'm on video, I maybe used too much milk, but we'll find out. This consistency is almost exactly right. Boom. Dressing. And the meat has cooled a bit. So into our big mixing bowl. Next time up is our cheese, and that's why we want our meat a little bit warm right here, because it's going to melt some of this cheese, clump up a little bit. It's what gives you those clumps of meat and cheese that you're so familiar with in Dad's taco salad. It's awesome. Don't let me tell you that a warm salad isn't awesome. You ever had that spinach salad that's warm with like bacon? And yeah, I don't make that. I make warm taco salad. So how much cheese was that? It was enough, you know, just like enough. There's never been a time I've been like, too much cheese in my taco salad. I've totally screwed it up. So, you know. Second spatula, the one we're using for the meat, and this one. This is another toss. I will not say toss your salad on this video, so don't try and catch me in that. I fully avoided it to this point. All right, we're gonna toss right there. Tomato. That's too much tomato, Dad. Yeah, you're right about that. You're not gonna use that much. Or any. Now, one of the things about tossing in your tomatoes is that oftentimes they'll just sink to the bottom and you'll just have a bottom full of tomatoes, so that's just gonna happen. Don't sweat it or fret it. Dressing. All right, with the dressing, this is a tricky one because you're gonna fold it in, trying to get too much on your spatulas, because that's just wasted dressing. Perfectly good dressing on your spatulas. What, are you gonna lick the spatula? No, because we're not disgusting. Again, you just move and press. You might find pockets of dressing and then you just kind of, you know, flop them out like this. Press it around a bit, smear it around a bit. You're not gonna like, you know, over fluff your salad, so feel free to do this as long as you want until it looks like taco salad. I generally do it until my thumbs hurt or I get bored doing this. I mean, I'm already hungry. Why not just be hungry and bored? All right, last but not least, Fritos. There's lots of different ways to crush your Fritos. You use a big sack and punch them with a mallet or something, but I prefer this method because it gives you irregular shapes and it gives you, you know, just exactly as much as you want. You have to decide beforehand how much you want. How much Fritos? Again, I'm going to go with some on this one. There's going to be some Fritos in this. I generally, much like with the cheese, just kind of cover the top. So, obviously, depending on the size of your bowl, how large the top is changes, right? So, give me an exact measurement, Dad. I'm not gonna, because that's not how I make it. I also like this method because then the whole salad ends up tasting a little bit like my hand. And you don't know this, but that's like the secret ingredient. And since yours will never taste a bit like my hand, I'm sorry for that. All right, that's enough. This hand won't be clean for the next couple days because it'll be covered in corn oil from Fritos. Just have to live with that. All right, and then one final toss.
And the chips.
Crunchy. All right, there you go, kids. That is your dad's taco salad as you've come to know and love. Look at that. Mmm. Have some.